What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Vintage Cube action. Love this format. If you're new here, I'm probably going to be drafting Storm. Now, I really want to try out the new Lorwyn Eclipse cards. They seem super fun. There's black was really changed if you've seen Vintage Cube before, and there's a bunch of sacrifice stuff going on. But we get Tinker, Ponder, Elspeth. I'm looking at Screaming Nemesis and maybe getting Hexing Squelcher back. I've been playing a lot of Storm and not having success. It's usually with Storm, though. I kind of just want to play some aggro, and Screaming Nemesis is a heck of a card. I'm going to try that. Maybe we get the Squelcher to come back. Now we get like a Seer. Just keep picking red cards. There's Preordained, Duress, like Noble Hierarch. Storm Chaser's Talent is a great card. Seasoned Pyromancer is pretty good, but we always need removal. And we can stick into red by picking Seer instead of going into like Storm Chaser's Talent or something like that. So let's pick Seer. Let's see. Voice of Victory is pretty nice. Not too big on Phoenix. There's Dark Confidant. If we want to be aggro, there's between Voice and Dark Confidant, I think. Oliphant's pretty good. There's like this Persist kitchen things for like the sacrifice stuff. I probably want Dark Confidant over Voice. But this is more aggro. Yeah, let's grab Voice. Now we get tap land here. Oh, Prismatic Vista is an untap land. Not too much in like the aggro department. There's a Cathar Commando, but not too much I want to be in there. Lingering Souls is also touching black. It's a little slow. Wistfulness is a cool card, but 5 mana, 6/5. Where you can invoke it for 2, double green, exile artifact or enchantment, or double blue, draw 2 cards and discard a card. So I do like this card. And I just don't want to tap land, so we're going to grab the Vista. Oh, now there's a Badlands. Maybe we are Mardu. There's an Abrade, though, as well. But I think I'm going to pick up the land first. Nothing else seems too intriguing at the moment, so. Now there's Nethergoyf. Fiery Confluence is a great top end for deal 2 damage to each opponent 3 times, deal 6 to the opponent. Seems pretty good. There's a Sunbaked Canyon. Nethergoyf might be all right, but Fiery Confluence seems amazing here. Evora, maybe. Chromatic Star. I'd like Bloodbraid Challenger. It's a very good top end guy too. Well, let's pick Bloodbraid Challenger. Stay a bit open on our colors. Whatever we need. There's a 1-drop. There's Kinsar Sentry, which seems really good, and Infernal Grasp, which is removal. Don't know what our secondary color is, or 3 colors. I'd like to try out the Sentry. Let's try out the Sentry. I do really want a 1-drop. I don't know if I like this one. It's okay, but now we get the Squelcher to come around. We got lots of 2s. Pyromancer, great. Okay, our other colors are open, and it looks like I definitely want to try out the Sentry. I guess the Phoenix, probably not though. Actually, Once Upon a Time is really good if we're playing green. The Verge over Commando. We'll definitely want our lands if we play. Commando's kind of whatever. A Braid, that's nice. I do like the Verge, but a Braid, we need removal. So red's definitely open. I'm in that right lane. It's just finding what my secondary color is. So I got great white 2-drops, got good green cards, and great black fixing. That's nice. Manifold, not so much. Broadside Bombardiers, so much. Yes, that's what we want. Bill, Mayhem Devil, maybe Mako, Quantum Riddler would be great, but I think blues are not what we're going to choose, even though Riddler would be amazing. We'll take the broadside, though. Definitely need to get lower on the curve. There's wooded foothills, so this can hopefully find us whichever, because it touches red. Whatever duel we go can find like bad lands. I'm just missing out like on a Thraben Inspector. So let's grab the fetch land here. There's Fatal Push. There's Blood Tithe Harvester. I like Overlord of the Mistmoors too. Inti's pretty decent too. Inti does do a lot. I do have a lot of twos though, especially if I'm going to go white. I think we're going to pick up Fatal Push. My like black splash is basically free at the moment. Sentinel's just a messed up card. Oh, man, I would love to play white, but we might go Junding them out. Oh, man. And not play white. Sentinel's a great card. Or else I'm taking Tursa. I don't need any other card. Let's go Sentinel. Bone Crusher Giant, Orcish Bowmasters. That's a gift. All right, we're definitely playing black. That's for sure. Black and red. Oof. I don't know. I got nothing here. Crab? Crab top end? Do we really want Darcy? She could be okay, I guess. I have like 3, 4, 5. Yeah, then that's a maybe. I don't know how often we're going to cast non-creature spells. Now there's a late Ajani. That's crazy. I'll just pick up the discharge here. I'm definitely in red. I mean, this could come around, and I'm missing out on like Copperline Gorge. Missing out on Ajani, though, is huge. I don't think we should play 4 colors. Maybe we do pick up Ajani, take out green, put in white. Ajani's so good. Late Underground Sea, that's kind of crazy. Dothy Voidwalker, how much black can we be? This would be a great card. Put Ajani to the side. It'll be tough running 3. I definitely want to... Black is... Like, I have basically 5 free lands for black. Mayhem Devil over Mako. Guess I would rather have 1-drops, but when am I discarding cards? Just Season Pyromancer is it right now? I just don't want any more 3s though, so I'll put Mako on the side. Could be discarding cards with the Ravager. Blackleaf Cliffs, I'm going to pick up that for sure. Blood Tithe Harvester is pretty nice, but minor, even if I'm not like committing crimes, I could be. Broadside Bombardiers sacking over and over. Something like that, discard to Pyromancer. I think it's better than grabbing another 2-drop. Like 1-drops are pretty important. Don't really want to play Town Greeter even if I could. Eagles, I guess. Doomsday, last pick. All right, pack 3. Give me power. I'd like a piece of power, please. No piece of power. It's Fire Covenant, Bitter Triumph. I like my best cards. Guess Covenant can just help me one side board wipe. I do really like this Lockmare. I think this has been a great card. 2 mana for 1/2, but you could pay 2 mana again. Excuse me. Remove one of the counters, draw a card, and you keep doing that until he becomes a 4/5. Desperate times, you pay 3 to remove 2 counters from him. Tap target creature, put a stun counter. I guess if you're going to go aggro too, like this kind of has been a sweet card for Cube at least. I've seen some people play in standard at the moment, but let's pick Fire Covenant. Shieldred, great top end. There's 4 Theolingus though. All right, I guess we're white. I have 1 white. Do I pick a Shieldred, which always goes in my deck, or do I pick 4 Theolingus, which is just a step above Shieldred, but forces me to also play white? It's a tough picky. I think I want 4th. There's swords. There's Sacred Foundry. Okay, we need to take this. As much as I'd like Thalia or swords, we got to take the Sacred Foundry. So then Wooded Foothills can also find white. Put in voice. Boom, boom, boom. Eagles. Figure over Chromox. Bitter Bloom Bearers, maybe. Probably not, though. I think I'd rather want figure. Let's put green away. There is Chromox. I got a lot of 2s. A lot of 2s. Let's go Chromox. Let's go. Dark Ritual, maybe. Bobble works well with Forsaken or Dragon Rage Channeler, not Forsaken. Well, it does work with Miner because you're going to look at a card from target player's hand, so then that does commit a crime. That's about it. I could put Loran for like the sideboard. Dark Ritual doesn't get me too far. I mean, there's Shadowy Backstreet. Hold up. And we just grab a tap land here. Yeah, let's do that. Headliner Scarlet. Nice. Nice. Lelia? Yeah, we could have another 3. Let's add another 3 in here. Get in here. Carnage Interpreter over a 1-drop. Feel like I need 1-drops. Perfect Triumph. Perfect Triumph. Goblin Bombardment to go with Ajani. Or to go with making Forsaken Miner Pinger. I think I'll just take the land here. I do like Iron Shield. I like Walking Ballista, Harvester. These are all fine cards, but let's take the land here. Alrighty. Alrighty. This looks great. 11 minus 33 is 22. This is 18 lands. I kind of need a couple more. Figure. Get in here. Get in here. This is looking fun. Nice aggro. I could run this. It seems interesting. 4 mana, make 3 guys, and then another 4 mana if a source would deal non-combat damage. That much damage plus 2. These are all target creatures. Bloodghast? Maybe. Sideboard. I'll just put this in the side for now. Oh. Did it make it? It did not make it. Um, 17. So this will be 17 lands. I could probably do 16, huh? I want like Bloodghast. Bloodghast kind of goes hard with like Goblin Bombardment again. or broadside. Do I want the spiked corridor? Kind of want to try that out. Yeah, why not? All right, we have 16 red cards, 5 black, 6 white. 16 red cards. Holy moly. So 3/5 red, 1/5 white, 1/5 black. The double black Dothy Voidwalker. Ooh. All right. So our red would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's pretty okay. Our black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's really nice. White 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess we want at least one of each. Because if I minus the swamp, put it into a mountain, that's -2 because of the prismatic vista. All right. Mardu action. This seems really, really cool. Let's just hope our mana's there. We have 2 tap lands. That seems fine. And I think a pretty decent curve. A lot of 2s, but we have that Chrome Mox. I think that was a good pickup. Didn't get to go into 3. Sentinel would have been nice. Blood Ray Challenger, Once Upon a Time were great cards. But I think the Ajani late pickup was really cemented it. Now we get to try out Kinscour's Sentry. Got the figure pretty late. Fourth Year Lingus that's why really tipped us over. Yeah, this seems awesome. If you want to help support my channel, you can use my TCG Player affiliate link. If you're going to shop there at TCG Player for all your Magic needs or any card game, really, they got it all there in really cheap prices. Tons of different markets inside TCG Player, so you'll always find the cheapest price. Just use my affiliate link. It will say that I sent you there. Help out my channel. Cost you nothing. But if you want a deal, go to heavyplay.com. If you haven't heard of them, check out heavyplay.com. They got cool deck boxes, sleeves, all your Magic needs. Their playmats are definitely unique. They fold up instead of rolling up, so they kind of always stay straight and don't really frail. You gotta check them out. They feel also a little bit different. I just like how smooth they are, and they have magnetic qualities to them. So if you buy a deck box and their playmat, it will stick together. There's also a dice box or a token box, whatever you want to put in there. Also will stick onto there magnetically. Really check them out. And make sure you use my promo code MTG Place for 10% off your first order. We win the die roll. Hold up. Against Larson 25. 3 lands. Yeah, we can keep it. There's no 1-drop, but hey. We'll grab Shadowy Backstreet from this. Goblin Bombardment, Voice of Victory, or Broadside Bombardier seems really cool. Because all of the mobilized guys we can start sacrificing them. Oh, we can't find Shadowy Backstreet. Let's just grab their Triumph. Voice is down. We could just play Epicure Goblin Bombardment, take down an Inti. Broadside, I guess, does the same thing, but much more cleaner. That's how we want to click it. What? Oh yeah, its mana value was 0, wasn't it? Oops. Should have just done that to face. Don't punish me. That was a mistake. For some reason, I was thinking they were like 1, maybe because of their power, toughness. They were 1/1. Well, we'll see where this takes us. He's hitting lands off of Inti. I don't know if that's what he needed. And he's been discarding lands, so probably not. Voice is down. Fire Covenant. Might need to just take down this Inti, huh? Sounds crazy. Goblin Bombardment's not going to do much. Goblin Bombardment. No, it doesn't do anything. All right, let's take down this Inti. Heckin'. Get rid of this thing. Fury seems good. If I draw land, I can Ajani Goblin Bombardment. Oh, there's Voice again. I really need a land, huh? I think we're dead. try this again. We get to go first again. 3 lands again. Let's keep. Braid's kind of nice. Let's do it. Eagles in the graveyard. I'll trade Darcy with Magda. Let's see. If I can play Spiked Corridor and then play Goblin Bombardment, I sack. It's 4 for each. 4, 8, 12 damage. Well, that's if I get Torture Pit as well. So Spiked Corridor, Torture Pit, Goblin Bombardment, Fiery Confluence. It's a lot of damage. I just need to draw a land. Get his treasure token. Oof. Make sure he can't heal for the rest of the game. I did not get a land. I think we season Pyromancer and discard cards now. I guess we're discarding Goblin Bombardment and Spiked Corridor, huh? Fiery Confluence is just a bit better. I guess I'm Fiery Confluencing now. Broadside's kind of cool. But I think we Fire Confluence. Graveyard. I shouldn't have attacked with Seasoned Pyromancer, but I deal more damage this way. think he can stomp my face. Oh, he can play Bone Crusher now. This Screaming Nemesis not being able to gain life is insane. Stomps the face. Ousts the creature. I think that was it. He has one card in hand and Bone Crusher Giant. Hopefully he just plays Bone Crusher Giant. Flage. Hey, just what I needed. That was a close one. Good thing DRC is a 3/3. I guess I should have attacked with Broadside first, made sure I could boast, and then played Darcy after. That was another little misplay, I guess. Because if Darcy was just a 1/1, and then he could sack his creature to Goblin Bombardment and deal 1 to Dragon Rage Channeler. Well, my Broadside was on the stack. That would have been pretty bad. Focusing. Keep. Larson mulligans to 6. Keeps the 6. We only have 1 swamp, so we don't want a Vista. Got. Guess we need to kill that. Oh. That doesn't work. Does he sacrifice? The treasure token. That's insane. Seems pretty good. Let's see, what do I ping? Can I take all this? Not drawing what I need. Guess Chandra can -4 the headliner Scarlet. Take 6 here. Yeah, it's looking pretty GG. It's even, oh, he can sacrifice Legion Exterior. That's pretty sick to gut. Dang it. A little bit of a misplay, definitely this game. All right, we are against Quitter Minerelli. Yeah, we can keep this pretty proactive. Play our figure. We could possibly just level him up and Fatal Push, but if we don't need to Fatal Push, we will just throw out our Goblin Sorcerer. Forest. Mana Crypt. Yikes. Hexproof makes it so I can't touch it with Fatal Push, so we will move on to the Hexing Squelcher. Pass the turn. Got a new camera, and it looks like it's been going in and out, a little fuzzy. I might need to mess with the settings. Cats chewed up my old camera. A day old camera. It was a much higher quality one. So we'll see what happens. No land, but hey, Mana Dork, Mana Crypt. Let's go. That's enough. 4 mana, probably like a Questing Beast. Chariot, probably even worse. Ooh, it follows it up with the Cradle. This is a very good start for our green boy. Cycles away another land. He's got the mana for it. Do I have the mana to cycle away this land? Not really. I guess we Fatal Push one of the cat tokens so he can't crew. And then I don't think we need to throw out Goblin Bombardment. I kind of just want to level him up. So we play this tap land. Let's Fatal Push now. Pass the turn. It's a lot of mana. Oof. It might be pretty over. Fatal Pushing the cat token just so he can't Eskia's Chariot. Might have been a bad choice. No attacks. It's very interesting. Nemesis is okay. How we just make this a 4/4 though? Or do I go in digging for a removal spell? Seer does 4 damage. Fire Covenant. I could find Seer, but it's like 1 out of 30. Alright, we just play the bombardments. Or else it's pretty over. He has more than just green. That's interesting. Sad I can't grab like Fiery Confluence because this comes in tapped. Deal 6 to him. Crypt deals another 3. Get him close, sack to Goblin Bombardment, but he should have Chariot, probably the Pilgrim, or Boroid. All right, let's try this game 2. Got more removal, which we might need. This looks fine. No double black for the Voidwalker, but we should maybe get there. Strip Mine kind of hurts. We'll definitely just draw a land next turn, though. We'll draw a land next turn. Do like how Forsaken Miner has now done 6 damage. Him doing the strip mine while I got the miner out turn 1 was him slowing himself down for this miner to get in. Johnny down. Nice fetch land. It means a braid can't take it down. Let's just attack on in. He was much more than mono green. It's mostly green stuff, though, it seemed like. All the spells he played. Seer's the first one I haven't been green. He probably has Omnath. Yikes. That might be GG. Don't do the mountain. Don't do the mountain. Nice. We're missing sorcery. Battle axe is pretty cool. Ping down the Darcy instead of the Cat Warrior. Interesting choice. I don't think we're coming back from this. All right, he got me. All right, we win the die roll against Scooper. We can keep this. This Voidwalker is looking worse and worse every time. If he doesn't play anything, we should fourth. Blue might be a counterspell here, but I'm going to go for it. Nice. Could be a flash creature here. Nice. I think we're going to play Seasoned Pyromancer first. Yeah. Eagles and Dothy. Eagles and something. Eagles and I guess the back straight, huh? Cool. Maybe I should have played Dothy first. I kind of want to play the Spiked Corridor. Guess we're doing that. We'll keep playing out stuff. We have enough. Yeah. Card draw with the Monarchy. Couple lands. But a Ajani Broadside is a very good combo. And if we can just find a mountain, we will be golden. He knows I have Seer. Takes the damage and passes. I guess we pass as well. Yeah, we pass as well. Yeah. All right, broadside following turn. Hopefully. Dang. Okay, we don't need the broadside. The vigilance is pretty crazy. Kind of want a seer. Kind of want a fourth. Guess I can abrade, but then nothing else. Pass the turn. Sucks I'm not drawing lands. Especially the following turn. We just do the same thing. I guess I could broadside. And then sacrifice my cat warrior. Oh, it's just a braid. Seer. Oh, man. Into 4th? That doesn't work. 4th for 2, attack with all. That's not super helpful either. Lelia? Hit a land? Lelia's pretty decent here. If I do one there, I Chrome Mox, it Knives again. Yeah, I think I can kill both. Well, fourth into headliner. Hopefully no counterspell. I feel like that was a little early on suplexing his own ring, but well, might have counterspell up. But Masters is kind of sick. But I think I'm going to go for it. Yeah. Treasure Cruise is pretty good in this position. I guess he is at like already 12 cards. So like No double black. Maybe we deck him. 10 cards. 10 turns. What does he return? Return concede? I'm confused on that. We only get 50? I thought we got 3 wins. Maybe it's been so long it just didn't count. I don't know. But Aggro, man. I guess we won 2 out of 3. It's just the right matchups you got to be in. And we had great people like Ajani, Bombardiers, like the correct stuff. The bombardment, wanted the spike corridor bombardment, but see if that ever happens. 4th is always busted. I don't know if we need Monarch in every variation, but it's very powerful when it's powerful. Decent mana. Black was a little sketchy. Dothy Voidwalker looking a little sketch, but hopefully you learned something as always, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Oh, look at that blurry. Peace.